Hello, everybody. Welcome to the new year, and I'm hoping for some great things happening. I'm sorry I haven't been around for very long. I've been really sick with the bug that's going around lately. But I'm all better now, and hopefully going to review on a lot of the new stuff that's going to be coming up. I'm planning on doing more reviews pertaining to games, movies, and anime, of course. I've been a really big fan of all sorts of entertainment that comes into the United States or is developed in the United States. And as long as it's good, I'm all for it. But lately, I've been concentrating more on anime since the new year has started, and a lot of new shows have been coming up in Japan and been broadcasting on Crunchyroll as of late. I have a huge list of set up right now for the different shows that have been coming out, and I would like to announce some of the names that have popped up that to get that out of the way and tell you what's been popping up. So, first up is The Master of Killing Time. It's a short segment comedy that involves two classmates. I can't really remember their names. It went by so quickly that I never really caught their names yet. But one student is one that's supposed to be paying attention in class and does a good amount of job, except for the other student sitting next to her, who does all these weird activities just to kill time throughout the entire class. The first episode that aired was the domino effect that he was trying to do with erasers, which I thought was freaking hilarious. Every moment, every dramatic scene that happened in that one really kept me entertained and energized. I thought it was pretty good, so I'm definitely going to be trying to keep track with that. Next one is Nobunaga The Fool. This one was really confusing. This looks more of a sci-fi action showish theme, where two worlds exists: the world of the Europeans and the world of the Asian culture. When they introduced that, I thought this was going to be a really amazing medieval, not medieval, but old modern worldish theme where the Europeans kind of explore into Asia for more trade routes. That would have been a great story to go out with. Instead, they have this sci-fi-ish theme going on where they have different people showing up, like Joan of Arc, Leonardo da Vinci, Nobunaga, and it was really confusing. They got a mech going on, but it was okay to watch for a little bit, and hopefully it pans out a little bit better. The next one is, this is going to be a little bit confusing as well. Nobunaga Gun. This one, nothing like the other one. It is a show about a girl completely obsessed with modern weaponry, and more specifically guns. And she's pretty much named the oddball in the class, in her class. But after a trip to school, she makes friends with one of her classmates, but is unfortunately attacked by some weird space anomaly that's going on, and it's up to a special few individuals who have special powers, excuse me, that can combat these aliens. More specifically, the one that was first introduced, or one of the first special members, is the Jack the Ripper, who pretty much has a gigantic knife and can change into like a Swiss Army knife or something like that, can slice them and dice them, and pretty cool looking guy if you ask me, but kind of crazy. But due to an unfortunate event, the device that the guy uses falls into the hands of the weird gun-crazed girl, and then transforms into what's called Nobunaga Gun, which goes on to explain a little bit more that the special weapon that they have contains DNA of historic figures, notably the Jack the Ripper that we just saw, and now that's in her hands, called Nobunaga, or Nobunaga Gun. And that's actually looking really good. The action scenes that they had going on were very spectacular, and I can't wait for the next episode to come up. Next one is Sony Unnie Super Sonico. I can't really say much what this anime is about. It looks more like an advertisement for a particular character with a particular company. It's supposed to be slice of life, but I really can't find anything interesting about it. It just follows a pink-haired model student all around her usual life, and you think that would be really interesting, but it's really not. None of the characters really pan out to be all that captivating. I know it's early in the first episode, but God, that was a terrible first impression. I mean, man. I'm going to keep track of it a little bit longer and see if it pans any better on the other episodes. Next one is A Pilot's Love Song. I was really impressed with this particular anime, or the first episode of it. It's about a bunch of newly recruited pilots who are going on a journey to become professional pilots and protect this flying fortress, which I still have no clue how it flies, given how enormous it is and how impossible it is for it to hover. But I'm not going to judge the fantasy basis here. But the entire story seems to revolve around a particular pilot who suddenly falls in love with one particular student who happens to be a honorary heir to the throne, kind of elegant class, something like that. Kind of like a tale of the love story between a rich person and a poor person, I guess. But I'm really looking forward to this one because the pilot setting seems really, really, how do I say it? Very, very impressive, and I don't think I've ever seen a lot of shows do that. I mean, of course you have what was some of the particular ones? I can remember one or two, but I can't really remember the titles of it. So, but I guarantee A Pilot's Love Song is definitely one of the greater ones to really make a debut. Next one is Hamatoro. I need to give me 1 second. Which one was that one? Oh yes, this one. This one, for some reason, it reminds me of Durarara, which it's a group of people with special superpowers, going about their daily lives, doing odd jobs to keep the peace. But as far as that goes, I don't really see anything impressive about it. I'm still going to keep track of it and see if anything pans out better. But it looks to me that the special powers that they do it is that they have to do a special task in order to activate their powers. Like a guy chews bubble gum and then is able to lift something, or a guy has to bite onto a taser to shoot electricity or something like that. For some reason, that reminds me of or Darker Than Black. Don't know why. Next one is Love Chuni Byo and Other Delusions. Which one was that one? Oh, okay. This one, I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with this one. It's a follow up to Chuni Byo. Partly because this one involves a really odd segment of imaginary fighting, which doesn't bode well for me. When the opening happened and they did swinging all sorts of weapons around and just to find out it's all happening in their heads, that was a complete turn off for me. But it's basically a guy living with a girl with who wears an eye patch most of the time, and I don't know why she wears that eye patch. She's got an overactive imagination and does so in order to explain certain phenomena happening. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with this one since it's a second season of what's going on. So, Witchcraft Works. This one seemed to be pretty on par with which one was with the Durarara looking anime that I just mentioned a moment ago, but it's actually more curious since it looks like it's going somewhere with it. I haven't seen a show about witches, but this seems to be a good portion to go with it, except for the ending of the first episode. You could just tell that the villains are going to be a major factor in this because they all enrolled in the same high school as their target objective. What the hell is going on, guys? Seriously? God. I guess this is the norm of the Japanese culture with stuff like this. Like, especially like dressing up in their casual outfits for their first day of school. Are you kidding me with this? Noah's gonna suspect the cat-eared girl or the wolf fur girl in the classroom. Are you kidding me? All right, it's been it's completely unusual, but I'll let it slide for this moment. Pupa. This is actually the first horror genre anime that I was kind of looking forward to since it looked kind of interesting. But it really fell flat on its face on the first episode. I was completely lost as to what was going on. No character establishments, no explanation as to what has happened. There was, basically it said there was a girl and she went to the park and she got attacked by a mutant dog that kind of imitated prey or something like that. And then suddenly it latched onto her and she turned into this weird Mothman looking creature. It's like, what the hell is going on here? I don't know if I'll be keeping up with that one, but I'll give it a shot. Magical Warfare. This one is kind of like the Witchcraft Works, except this one does look kind of good, and the choreography with it is not bad. Basically, it's about a magician who comes into the world. I guess you could call her a witch too, since it's the the mythos of the difference between witches and wizards. I think we've established that in Harry Potter. But nonetheless, a magician girl comes into the world. She runs into a human, accidentally makes him a magician, and now they're running away from a select few of other magicians who want to capture her for some reason. And apparently, her brother has been put under a spell or something. But it does look like it's going somewhere with it, but the explanations as to some of the detail are a little bit sketchy. But I'll keep track of it. Onicha ga Kita. This was another short anime segment, which I am wondering why there are so many short animes starting to come out lately. Basically, it's about dude's dad got married again and got a sister along with it. Unfortunately, the sister is in love with the brother. Insert incest joke here. Hazuki no Tatsu. This one's about a social life going on in the underworld, where the I guess it's assistant to the Lord of the Underworld, to help run things. He's pretty much a miracle worker, and I guess he's the brains behind the desk of it all. I like the concept of this. A natural social life with an office staff of hell workers. Their job is to make sure that hell runs smoothly, and pretty much they have their own personalities to go with it. I'm actually hoping that more characters will come out and become a part of this social experiment. And just got high hopes for this particular show going on. All right. This next one, ZX Ignition. The first portion of it looked very nice. It established what happens is a gigantic portal opens in Japan, as well as all over the world, let loosing what's called dark points, or demons, to wreak havoc on the human world. And 3 years pass, and the connection with that kind of faded. I don't know what happened, but I guess dark points now can coexist with humans, and we can control them with cards. I'm still at a loss to what actually happened, and it completely botched what could have been a clear explanation as to what happened. I don't know what else is going to go on, but it seems to revolve around a special few characters who control these dark points as to keep the world at peace or something. But I'll keep track of it later on. Strange Plus. I am not gonna waste time on this one, because this was just yet another short anime flick that pops up and is just absolutely bonkers. I don't know what they're going with this angle, but it was completely ridiculous and absolutely unnecessary. I don't know if I'll be following this one. So, but it seemed to be about 4 characters who took up a job and figuring out a mystery, and it completely derailed in a comical fashion. So I don't know if I'll keep track of it. And last but not least, Engaged to the Unidentified. This actually sounds. The show actually looks better than what it sounds. It's about a girl who turned 16 and has been betrothed onto another 16-year-old whom she doesn't remember, but her grandfather decides that she would be married to this guy. And in this drama-based show, it's about her fiance, her sister, her fiance's sister, and other combinations of characters that have come into the show. I'm actually interested in where this is going, and if there's anything I love, it's complex character interaction. How does this character fare with this one, or does this character fare any better with this particular character? If you have a good formula of that going on in a show, you've got a good story to go along with. As far as the drama standpoint goes on, it looks to me that the chemistry will be very unique. That's all I've got so far. I have a long list of anime to go through, as opposed to individual reviews. But with this new show that I got going, that I'm going to try to make good on, it's going to be called Anime Talk, and I'll keep up with the episodes as they go on and introduce each of the episodes, what my take is on them after a good long amount of episodes, and inform you guys whether these shows are any good later on or if they're complete garbage. I'll just call them as I see it. You guys can have your own opinions on whatever. If you have legitimate comments on any of the animes I mentioned, please note down at the comment section, and I'll be more than happy to absorb the feedback. I'll see you guys on the next Anime Talk show. See you guys.